was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest.
You shouldn't have to speak on, you sending me 150. You did that because I said what I said on the internet. And I said what I said to Big Bruh. So I can get my money, you know what I'm saying? Now here it is Christmas and I'm hitting you up trying to get my money so I can, treat my family like I do. And you're dodging my phone calls, you dodging the texts, you dodging my manager, you doing all kinds of shit because you want to see me down. So I feel like since you want to see me so fucking down and down to the ground, it ain't no love. So I'm gonna go and do podcasts and do everything that I can do so I can let the people know that you ain't worth shit. You ain't worth shit. I done did all I can do for a motherfucker, and then a motherfucker tell me, oh man, Crunchy, you get your checks. I got it set up so you can get your checks every quarter. I was like, all right, cool, I appreciate that, DJ, you know what I'm saying? And right now, this don't have anything to do with Juicy. I'm talking about the checks that we supposed to have been getting off the Mafia 6. Well, I can actually say that Boo died because of her brother, but I can also say that Boo died because she didn't have the cash that she's supposed to be having to take care of her folks like she's supposed to. And, that's what we do this shit for. Yeah, you might think we just rapping just to be a rapper or just to be in the game like that to be able to tell the people a whole bunch of lies. Tell the people a whole bunch of nothing that doesn't mean anything. I'm not gonna never get on the internet. I'm not gonna never get on here just to lie to y'all so y'all can say this and say that. Everybody in this world know, if they listen to 3-6 Mafia, they know I stay down like people say they do when they say they're a real one. And if you can send me the checks that you told me about, I didn't know nothing about it, but you told me about it because I ended up, me and Juicy having a little argument or whatever on the internet. But in real life, I see it only been you. It haven't been Juicy. Juicy was part of the 3-6 Mafia. We started the Mafia 6 and he did not get into that because he felt like, I don't know what he felt like, but I would say he felt like he didn't want to keep on doing this shit y'all was doing to the artists. I'm gonna go out here and do me by myself and I'm gonna get volume by myself. That's what I feel like Juicy was saying. And I appreciate that because the checks come in off BMI and the checks come in off royalties and shit like that. But when it's checks that I'm not getting, when it's checks that you're not sending, and then you're gonna tell me I was the highest paid artist on 3-6 in 3-6 Mafia. Why the fuck is that? How is that is what it was if I don't have anything to show from it? And I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at when I'm trying to, these days right here come around, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and shit like that, and I supposed to be getting checks. I want my checks. You know what I'm saying? You say something to me about a check, and I take it from your word of you saying, Crunchy, I got this shit set up where you can get your checks with no problem. The Mafia 6 checks, the ICP checks, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of other shit. Like, in the game, I'm the only one that's left besides Paul and Juicy. So it shouldn't be any problem with paying one motherfucker.
Bang, bang.
Straight
bang,
from the
bang,
desk of the legend, Crunchy Black of 3-6 Mafia, who says, DJ Paul, you owe me money. And as a Memphian, I've been playing 3 6 Mafia my whole entire life. I want to say this. I'm proud and glad to see Crunchy Black here, still with us to tell his story, as he is one of 3 final members that are still around from 3 6 Mafia. No more Koopster, no more Boo, no more Infamous. Rest in peace to them all. We lost Boo January of last year. It's only been 1 year now. We're in January of 25. Unfortunate, untimely deaths of a legendary group. So we only got 3 members left. And Crunchy was deemed the wildest of the group. He is. Like, before everybody was being held to being like rapping what you talk and really being about that, Crunchy Black is as authentic as they come, y'all. I'm letting you know, I'm from Memphis. These my OGs, they before me, so I heard all the stories. I know what's real and what's not. And they don't come realer than Crunchy Black. I'm just being real with you. But now, let's talk about the reality of what's going on with him feeling that he's owed money. Crunchy played his part. He is a legendary member of 3 6 Mafia. He's on songs, he put it down. And like he said, you can't think of a more loyal person than Crunchy Black. All of the members of 3 6 Mafia, when they were alive, eventually left the group. Hoopster, Infamous, Boo, but it came down to the final 3, and Crunchy Black was in the last 3, right? And then he eventually had his situation when he left for a minute too. But ultimately, Crunchy Black stayed down from day 1, right, with 3 6 Mafia. But the reality of it, that's a street code. And like I said, Crunchy Black is authentic. He's from the streets. And in the streets, your word is all you have, right? That's your credibility. That's your reputation. What you tell me, you say you're gonna do, you do it. Hey, bro, that's how you build your name and your credibility out here. But this isn't the streets, right? It's the music business. And unfortunately, the music business is ugly. The ugliness of it is, hey, your word don't mean nothing. Contracts mean everything. Paperwork means everything. Do I think morally, it's right that Crunchy Black isn't being paid or, getting his money that he deserves as a member of 3 6 Mafia? I don't think it's right. But this isn't about morals. It's about business. And as much as I want to see him get everything that he has coming, everything that he's owed, this is an example for artists, right? To learn from. We all gotta learn from, because I've done this too as an artist. Hey man, we got working relationships, we buddies, we cool, because we always start out with nothing. But when that nothing becomes something, it becomes a problem. 3 6 Mafia is a legendary group. Juicy J has said that every song on the radio, pretty much he gets a check off of every song that's in rotation on the radio when we're talking about rap and hip hop. Surely we can take care of Crunchy Black. Morally, that's right. But business-wise, nobody owes you nothing. And that's to all artists, right? And that's the ugliness of the business. But when are we gonna wake up as artists? How long is this story gonna keep being told before we say, you know what? It's up to me to make sure that I got paperwork on this song. I don't care if I lose a friend or a group member, but my paperwork is gonna be right. Because this is a business and this ain't the streets. We gotta remember that. Let me know what y'all think about the ugliness of the music industry and what Crunchy Black said about DJ Paul on the money and how 3 6 makes money off pretty much every song on the radio today, right? And Crunchy's still not being compensated. And I'll keep y'all in tune with the news. Chill.